Honor X8 received a 6.7-inch screen with a refresh rate of 90 Hz, an up-to-date design, a quad camera and a fingerprint scanner in the power button. There are also Google services. What did the gadget actually turn out to be and what is it capable of? Although the design of the smartphone is typical for the middle class, the appearance of the model stands out among the devices of the brand. Unlike the Honor 50 and 50 Lite, the gadget was equipped with a rectangular camera block, into which 4 lenses were symmetrically inserted. The design of the module is a bit like an electric stove, but it looks neat. The device came to the review in the classic coloring, midnight black. The back panel is glossy, all prints are clearly visible, so it is advisable to wear a cover. The side faces of the Honor X8 are flat, which is in line with current trends. On the left is a SIM slot. Unfortunately, no memory card support. On the right are the volume and lock buttons. The fingerprint scanner is integrated into the power key. The platform is located directly under the finger. The sensor does not upset with recognition errors. The thickness of the case is small, about 7.5 millimeters. The weight of the smartphone is 177 grams. These are good indicators for a gadget with a large screen. The side bezels of the display are thin. The manufacturer indicates a value of 1.1 millimeters. However, the bottom bezel is large, like most phones in this class. The smartphone received a full-view LCD matrix with a diagonal of 6.7 inches and a resolution of 2388 x 1080 pixels. The screen refresh rate is 90 Hz, animations during scrolling and transitions look smooth. Color reproduction is natural. Simple tests did not reveal any traces of PWM. In addition, the display has received TÜV Rheinland certification, which means that it is safe for the eyes. The margin of brightness is enough to keep the image clear in street lighting. But the contrast and black depth are inferior to AMOLED panels. In the settings, you can change the color reproduction, choose restrained or saturated shades. There is an e-book mode. When activated, the Honor X8 screen becomes black and white. You can change the display refresh rate manually or set the setting automatically. The front camera cutout is easy to disguise by darkening the empty areas around it. The manufacturer took care of the users by sticking a protective film on the screen. It does not have an oleophobic coating, but the accessory successfully protects the display from scratches and scuffs. The gadget is equipped with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 680, the current 6nm chipset. Also, the test copy received 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal memory. There is a popular option, RAM expansion technology, that converts part of the drive volume into RAM. This will add another 2 GB. The smartphone was equipped with an NFC module and an FM radio that works when a headset is connected. The Snapdragon 680 demonstrates decent overall performance, outperforming popular chips like the Helio G80, while still featuring good power efficiency. The Honor X8 has enough power to handle most applications comfortably. But in resource-intensive games, there are difficulties. The frame rate sags, locations are loaded with a delay. In less demanding timekillers, the system performs well. Watt Blitz can be played at high FPS and without lags. The smartphone runs on the Android 11 operating system with the proprietary Magic UI 4.2 shell installed on top. The interface looks friendly and easy to learn. The icons are large. There are many useful options in the settings. The gadget allows you to customize the appearance of the menu, clone some programs and quickly share files via Honor Share with other devices of the brand. The main 64-megapixel camera is complemented by a wide-angle lens with a viewing angle of 120 degrees, as well as a pair of 2-megapixel auxiliary modules. The latter are used for macro and bokeh portraits. The front camera is represented by a 16-megapixel sensor. The quality of pictures on the main camera depends on the lighting conditions. Honor X8 takes good pictures during the day and in artificial light. Color rendition is close to real. When conditions worsen, the smartphone raises the shutter speed. Even at dusk, you can take bright shots, but blurring appears. At night, detail is noticeably reduced. The night mode lacks sharpness. But it is available both at the main focal length and with a double digital zoom. Shirk allows you to take spectacular shots of architecture and landscapes, but the quality is modest. The edges of the picture are blurred, there is not enough sharpness. Auxiliary modules are more suitable for creating unusual social media stories than for full-fledged shooting. The maximum video resolution is 1080p at 30 frames per second. Autofocus works correctly, but there is not enough electronic stabilization to compensate for shaking when moving. The standard battery capacity is 4000 mAh. Nevertheless, the autonomy of the Honor X8 is good. In a mixed mode of use messengers, web surfing, a little YouTube, Yandex, music, the gadget lasted almost a day and a half without recharging. In an hour of playing Ninja Arashi 2 on Wi-Fi at medium brightness, the battery was drained by 11%. The smartphone supports 22.5W supercharge fast charging technology. We checked the speed of charging the battery from the complete charger. In half an hour we managed to replenish the energy from 0 to 51%. While the Honor X8 doesn't stand out for its unusual specs, it's a decent mid-range processor. The smartphone will appeal to those who are looking for a device for every day with a large display, NFC support and a sufficient margin of performance. There are also shortcomings. I would like to see a slot for a memory card and more advanced photo capabilities. They are partly offset by other amenities, including good autonomy and support for increased hertz.